Hey, this is Casey with Two Brothers Media. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on how to get your font, your words, your lettering to look like this. This style typography. Excuse me. Wow. Anyhow, um, got my K mat here, and you have the hand brushed painting. This is a business card I created for somebody. But anyhow, this tutorial is going to be a quick one. There's just a few steps that you have to take to create this look, and let's get started. I'm going to make this. I got a 4-inch by 7-inch template here. It's for designing my business cards, and it's at 300 DPI. So let's get started. First off, we're going to go and select my text, and I'm going to do let's do Two Brothers. Oops, got a little. Gonna do Two Brothers. Let's drop the size of that down some so it's not so falling off the page here. And I want to take it up to uppercase, and let's choose a nice looking font here. Yeah, we'll go with this one right here. Drop the size down, scale it down some. Fuck. Let's figure out what the problem is here. There we go. We got Two Brothers. Man, I don't like that font. So let's figure out another font here that we could use that. I probably should have had this already planned out. Go back up into my design fonts here. Sorry, this is taking so long. Alright, we'll do this one right here. Okay. We'll use Fat Tony. Anyhow, let's start off. We got your Two Brothers. You get your text layer here over in your layers panel. So you want to come down to this little icon right here, which creates a new layer. Layer 1. We're going to start off with black because we're going to have a black outline around it. What you want to do is you hold down Control button and then click on the T on the Two Brothers layer, and that's going to put your selection choice around the word. You click on Select, Modify, Contract. I'm going to take it to about a 2 because I want kind of a thickish border going around it. Okay, and then click on Edit, Fill. I want to fill it with a white. Okay, there we go. Now we want to come down and click on the layer icon again to make another layer, leaving the selection marks here. You want to go up to Select, Modify, Contract again, and then I'm going to take it up to 3 to give it a I'm sorry, I'm going to take it up to 4 to give it a nice white border around that. And then fill, go to edit, and then fill. I'm going to drop down box to black, and boom, we go to black again. Hit the layer button again, leaving all of that selected. Go to select, modify, contract, and drop that down to 2 again to give it a nice little, black outline around your base color. So I'm going to go to edit, fill, and this time I'm going to choose color. And I think I'm going to go with a yellow here, and then click OK, and then there you have it. You've got select, deselect. You have a double border around the yellow, but we're not done yet. With this, I'm going to give it a little bit of a fire look. So I'm going to go and I'm going to select my polygonal lasso tool here. And then I'm going to start over by the 2, and then probably, 3/4 of the way, I'm just going to start making, a couple jagged. You can do it any way you want, but, I just, for shits and giggles, I'm doing it this way. Once you have your outline, go to select, modify, feather, and let's go with a 15% or 15 pixels feather on that. Then we're going to come up here to image, adjustments, hue and saturation. Up here, fire, it usually goes from orange to yellow to white. So I'm going to boost the lightness up to where it has a nice little fade there to white. Okay, that looks good. Now I'm going to go back. I still have the polygonal lasso, and then I'm going to do the bottom third here, seeing that we're basically just going to break it off into thirds. And there we go. There's that. Go up to select, modify, feather, 15 pixels again. Go to image, adjustments, hue and saturation. Now we want to take that and make that an orangish red. Boost the saturation here. Yeah, we'll stick with the orangish red there. Okay, let's drop it. Well, yeah, we'll drop the lightness. So basically, my settings for that is for the orangish red is minus 35 on the hue, plus 17 on the saturation, and minus 25 on the lightness. Click OK. We come back, click select, and then deselect, and there you have your little fire look going on. But there's one more thing that I want to do. I want to put some kind of a texture inside of that, the orange, yellow, and white. So I'm going to come down, click on the create a new layer button, and then I'm going to hold down Control, and I'm going to click on my third layer, which is going to outline. You're just going to select the three gradient layer there, and then let's go to File, Open. I'm going to go to my let's see, let me go into my pictures. I gotta remember where I have these things saved. And I went and I downloaded some graphics packs that have a bunch of different things in it. And I'm gonna go with a I'm gonna go with a metal look. So let me make these extra long, go to the metal textures, or extra large rather, and you know what? I'm not really feeling these, so let's go to my other graphics pack here. Go to metal, and I really don't like that. There we go. We have a diamond plate metal texture there. So now that's opened up in a different window, so I'm going to take it and, okay, you got a little lock button there. You want to double click on it, make it a layer, and then you can grab it, click and drag it over to that and drop it. So we want to you know what, let's deselect that for right now. Select the layer that you just dropped, you just grabbed, hold down shift, grab a corner, shift, grab a corner, make it big enough to go in, hit enter to lock it in, and you come down, control, left click on the layer 3, and that's still not going to work. Getting ahead of myself here. I got to make sure that it covers the whole word. Okay, let's try this again. Select, hold down Control, left click on the layer 3, and you'll see that it brings up the selection tool, and Two Brothers is completely selected. Go to Select, Inverse, and then click on Delete, and then there it is. You see that it's the diamond plate is inside the Two Brothers. Go to Select, Deselect, so that way nothing is selected. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I'm clicked on layer 5, which is the diamond plate, and then I'm going to click on my layer properties and click on luminosity, and you can see how the diamond plate has that gradient color on it, so it's basically an overlay now. And I'm just going to go through until I find one that kind of pops and it looks good. I like that one right there, the hard light. So there's that. Now if you want to really get fancy, you come down to the original Two Brothers text, double click on that layer in the layer button there, and it's going to bring up your layer styles. I'm going to add a drop shadow. I'm going to increase the size of that drop shadow, the distance, and the opacity. I'm going to make it darker. And I'm actually going to decrease the size of it there. Yeah, that looks good. And there you have it. That is your, kind of a quick little trick that you can do to your fonts to make them pop out, make them stand out, and give you a whole new look. So, hope you enjoyed. This is Casey with Two Brothers Media. Till next time, see you around.